Hello and welcome to Uncommonly Good MTG. I am the ineffable, the incomparable, the uncanny Dr. Yukon Suck It. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. Yukon Suck It. Tell your mama. So I'm broadcasting to you today from my secret underground headquarters. And I am bringing to you a deck that I found over on the Aether Hub, hosted by Johnmtg. And it is called IZZET Spellslinger. It's not a question, it's a classification. IZZET means blue and red cards. And as you can see, blue and red cards. And Spellslinger, I think that means because you're going to be tossing out those single mana spells like nuts. So, yeah, that's it. I mean, look at this lineup right there. There's literally only 3 columns, and one of them is cards, which means every card fits into 1 or 2 slot. That's it. That's it. All right, so let's take a look at the cards in here. We'll try to figure out what it does, and we'll take it out and see how well it does. At the low end, we've got Consider. It's a good blue card for doing a card draw. Basically, take a look at the top of your library. Determine if you like that card or not. If you don't, you put it in the graveyard, then you draw a card. So you can choose to draw it, or you just take whatever happens to be the next one on the stack. Delver of Secrets. You got a creature. In blue, this is a fantastic creature. You put him out. Hopefully, on your next turn, you'll draw an instant or sorcery, which will turn him into a 3/2 flyer, and you can attack with them immediately. That is the kind of power that will win you the game. You just have zero control over it, unless you're playing Consider, right? We've got Fading Hope, which you can use offensively and defensively to return a target creature to its owner's hand. If the mana value of that creature was 3 or less, you get to scry 1, which is going to help you determine what the card will be for Delver of Secrets, right? We got the Shore Up. Look at that lobster guy. Delicious. Let's see. Target creature gains +1/+1 and hexproof till the end of turn. Untap it. That means this guy could be a trick card that you play while all your dudes are tapped out to untap it super quick, beef them up, block, and kill something. Otherwise, it's just yet another single mana pump with hexproof to protect your guy, right? Ancestral Anger. So this one, target creature gains trample, trample, and then +X/+0 until the end of turn. X number of cards. Name this card in your graveyard, draw a card. So cool thing is you pay 1 red, you get to draw a card. Plus, you give your guy +1/+0. Now, the more you play of these cards, the better it's going to get. So you just keep playing them early and often. Let's see, Phoenix Chick. I always feel like this should be way better than it is, but it's just a flying hasty 1/1 for 1. That's it. And the big thing is that if it's dead, if it's in the graveyard, then if you're attacking with 3 or more creatures, you may pay 2. If you do, you can return the Phoenix Chick to the battlefield, tapped and attacking with a +1/+1 counter on it. So, you know, it could be slightly better. It's just one of those things you just get out, and then you can just keep that money ball ping, ping, ping kind of going. But unless you're going to be pumping it with like Ancestral Anger or something, it's not really going to get any better on its own. We got Play with Fire, which does 2 points of damage to any target. And you might just need it, you know, for lots of reasons. And if you dealt damage to a player, you get to scry 1, which will help you hopefully get your Delver of Secrets pumped up to a 3/2, right? We got Lunar Frenzy. So if you can manage to crack mana out of this, you can pump a bunch into this one particular card, giving a target creature +X/+0, first strike, and trample till the end of turn. Problem is that in my playtest, man, there is not much mana. There is 19. And so you don't usually have a bunch of mana. So it's going to be a slight number. Like 2, you know, 2 extra mana to pump into it. It's kind of rough. Still, that might just be enough. It might be barely enough. We got Electrostatic Infantry. This guy's making the rounds right now. He's really rocking it. He costs you 2 to put out. I wish he had haste. He's got the lightning showing. It seems like that should be the case. Doesn't have haste. Just trample. But whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, you put a +1/+1 counter on him. So you don't even have to target him. Just has to cast it in his general direction. And he gets beefier. We got Lightning Strike. I like that version. I like the monkey goblins. But yeah, 3 points of damage to any target, which is right in the money spot there. Costs you 2 mana. It's one of those rare 2 mana, instant spells there. Everything else is 1. This one's 2. We got Balmor, a legend, Battlemage captain, flying 1/3 for 2 mana, and whenever you cast an instrument, especially or sorcery spell, creatures, as in all creatures you control, get +1/+0 and trample until the end of the turn. So yeah, you can play, I don't know, 2, 3, 4. You'd be able to just pump everything up by 4. They all have trample. It'll probably win you the game. But man, we just have to have enough mana to play all this stuff, right? When it comes to mana, we've got 11 basics. We got 4 of the fast duels. And we got 4 pain lands in here. Now, I hate pain lands. I hate them with a purple passion. Because I usually end up doing like 11 points of damage to myself. But they're in here. We're going to try it out. I know in aggro decks, that's where you just really, really, really feel like you need it. I feel like I don't need it. I think I'd rather just have, 4 more basic lands or something. We'll see. All right, so it looks like it's really get out some creatures, pump, 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 trample in, and kill. Let's see if we can make it happen, Captain. All right, we've got 3 mana, which is really good. Some decent creatures. Let's keep it. Red gets his Venus chick. All attack. All right, so now we're going to start fighting counter spells potentially. See, blue's going to get us into a Battlemage. All attack. Yeah, I see somebody needs to be killed. I'll tell you what, we'll put out the Phoenix chick first because it has haste. And we'll start shooting. The pay. And we'll go in. And down to 12. Put out another Delver. Or a Delver, ours. And that poop dragon needs to shut up. Take a night-night. Sure, reveal it. Have a good time. That's our future. Let's go ahead and pump things up and draw another card. Sure, that's cool. Bounce you back. Alright. And we win! Well, that was way quicker than I expected. And we're playing against biofreak.ggxx. That's some mana. Much better than we normally get. There's our front line going to Crazy Town, people. Keep. We're going to have to pay hardcore for this. I am not a fan of pain lands. Electrostatic Infantry. All attack. Alright, so let's see, I see 1 blue, put out the Phoenix chick. Auto pay, take hit. Go all in with the attack. All right, I think I got the considers for the next turn, potentially. He's holding back there. Let's start off with a little Shakaruni. Auto pay. Gonna cause the most majority of my damage there. Let's consider a future where things are much better for us. That is a better recourse. Let's do it again. Another check? Nah. See what we got. Okay, we got 7 showing. Here's a 4/4. X-proof and untap. That'll be interesting. There's a sorcery. Might as well play it. Okay, I think we got this thing licked. Let's see what happens here. You're going to block it, aren't you? No, you're going to take it all the way in. 7, 8, 9. Whatever, I'll play this anyway. And there we go. Victory! Alright, playing against Day. 1, 2 mana again. Alright, let's keep it. There's that 1 life back. Good for you, everybody. All attack. Electrostatic Infantry looks like the kind of dude that should have haste. You gonna fall for the tricks? No damage, huh? Alright, let's just do this then. Wink! So, let's see. We're looking at still 2 mana. That shouldn't be a problem. We'll just bounce off on Electrostatic Infantry and get the chick through. Nope, I should have blocked that little jerk. I was out there a little too quickly there for me. Alright, I got a blue and a single red. Take it. Go get him, you tricksy little jerks. Two mana, huh? That's all I have. He's kind of going in for it for a lot there. Jesus. Alright, Phoenix Chick. Sure, why not? And, I really want to pump. Alright, that's 6 right there. You could block with a single one there. You probably should. And we win. Jeez. I'm playing against CharlesInCharge of my days and my nights. Alright, we got 2 blue mana and a fistful of red. Mulligan. Alright, let's take one of those chicks and set it to the side. Go get him, baby birdie. And again. That's interesting. That's not going to last very long, is it there? No blocks. Alright, so we've got 2 mana. The blue is kind of what I want to play with there. Let's just... 2 attackers. I'm just going with this. Maximize the damage. That's a good card for us. Alright, so yeah. Go ahead and save our guy. Still looking good. Of course, we need some mana. It'd be really nice to have more than 2 mana. And there's 2 mana for that guy. I'll attack. And we have a 3rd mana, everyone. Alright, let's just go in. And we'll consider the future. Sure, why not? Alright, we're going after that Ronin this time. Alright, the Ronin's gone. Next turn, we'll get rid of the etching. There's a mana. We'll get him a chick. Alright, what does Shore up do? +1/+1, hexproof, and untap it. So the Thief Chick could be a trap. Nice. Wasn't quite the trick I was hoping for. But he is slightly stronger because of it and did survive. And now he's dead. All attack. I'm getting very frustrated here, deck. You're not providing me. There we go. So disappointing. Alright, I'm playing against, what is this? dkdroid. dkdroid. No. I mean, I receive another mana again. Mulligan. That's much better. Keep. What do we get rid of? I'm not going to have that much mana to play that, so we'll just give it up. And the bear sits down. There's some nice bear pants there. Alright, let's take away that 1 mana or life you just gained. Let's go ahead and cast Electrostatic Infantry. Go in with the chick. Lightning Strike to the Smelter once I get an opportunity here. I know those are the beating engines of that deck. I saw that bear scratch his belly. That looked very satisfactory. Alright, let's start off with a little smelter action. Gone. Alright, what do I want to do with that poor chick right there? Let it die? Let's just send him in. Sure, that's as good a card as any. Alright, so as long as we keep the infantry alive, we're still making some good progress forward. dkdroid 42. I'll splash in your water. I don't like the fact that his bear doesn't respond to me. Oh. I don't like the way things are still stalling here. This guy's trying to do something kooky. There we go. Oh man, now I'm turning down a land. Am I really going to do that? I guess I am. All right, here goes a chick. These are both instants. Let's just go for it. Don't be touching my stuff. Alright, so he's planning on doing 4 damage. Let's just consider the future. Oh, that's not cool. I thought he'd get a plus something to it. That's still not going to happen. We're just going to bounce him back then. That's fine. Alright, there's Phoenix Chick. Next turn, we can pull a Fading Hope and a Battlemage Captain. Lightning Strike. No! Alright, I'm going to give up this one. There we go, that's good. Got her up to a 2. Let's go in there with the chick. Alright, our hand is empty. That is not good. We're just poking him for 2 points at this point. Got to keep that shore up as a defensive action. But basically, by playing it, I could attack for 5, but got to get him down to that level. Otherwise, I'm just doing nothing. I'm just blowing smoke rings. Trying to bring back that smelter. Don't put out the bug. I will play it though. Don't play the bug. Don't play it. That was a waste. Alright, so we're flying, we're hitting for 2. Oh, that's pretty sweet. Let's go in, let's see, this will be 5, 6, 7, 8. I got it. Here we go. And 3 points of damage. Any target. Up to... Oh, how am I not up there? Oh, because I didn't increase the Battlemage by 1. That's the problem there. The other one was going to pump it up. Alright, the fact that he is stalling at the moment means he does not have a solution to the problem. I think we got a victory. I think we got a victory. There's a flyer. I just got to get one guy past it. I'm expecting to call it. I mean, you could do some damage, like a point. I don't think you can kill any of my dudes. There you go. Pass the rock, yo. gained a life. All attack. There's nothing you can do. There we go. Winner, winner, victory dinner. All right, here we are with IZZET Spell Slinger. So that's more of a question. Is it the Spell Slinger? Yes, it is. Look at this lineup, man. So it's just 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1, a couple of 2s, and that's it. Crazy. So who was the hero of this deck? To me, it was the Balmor Battlemage captain, absolutely. Because, yeah, pushing these things out makes all of your dudes get an additional +1 and trample until the end of the turn. Electrostatic Infantry, also very good, but he was just a greedy guy. Way too easy to become a target that just gets wiped out. I mean, I guess you take out the Balmor, and then he doesn't help out the rest of your guys at all. You don't really have a lot of guys either. That's another problem. You know what would probably be good is, I mean, definitely, let me just talk this one through. This deck is a good framework, and you're just looking to put other instants and sorceries in here. And this one's probably tuned to be the lowest mana possible. And I'm not even sure what's out there right now, but it seems to me like you could swap those out with a lot of different things. And as long as you didn't go above 2 mana for the most fit, try to keep it at 1, you'd be okay. I definitely felt like, man, I could have used some card draw. That would have been really nice. Consider's good. Consider's really good, but there's only 4 of it in there. Like, the other thing I'm thinking would be, like if you had something relatively cheap that would put out a token. Because it'd be great to put a token guy out as well as have it being like a sorcery or something at the same time. So I'll have to take a look around, see if we can find some ways to make this deck a little bit different. But as it is, this deck is really good. So let's give it some ratings here. Is it competitive? And I got to say, with my play of it, I think it is definitely competitive. It's playing just as well as any of the ones off of the Platinum Mythic list. It's playing just as well as anything off of the, off of any of the competitive lists I've seen. I think this thing is definitely a competitive deck. Is it a fun deck? Yeah, I suppose. My big problem with it is that you're just riding at such low power for such a long time. And it's all just about trying to maximize it by throwing out those instants all the time. And I just feel like I'm just skinning my teeth in it to my way to victories. Now, they've been pretty decisive victories, but still, it still feels like skin of your teeth the entire time you're playing it. It's a ride, right? Is it fun? I guess, because there are tricks. There are things you're doing, and it's not a sure thing. So I'm going to say give it a slight plus in the fun factor there. Is it interesting? Yes, it is interesting. It's because it's a different deck. It's different than I'm used to playing. And I got to say, I'm kind of really excited about the idea of looking for other instants and sorceries to put in here to kind of make this deck my own. Number one, I'm going to get rid of the stupid pain lands. As you know, Dr. Suckett hates pain lands, and I just feel like I'm sitting there shooting myself in the head the entire time. So, yeah, I would definitely get rid of those. So anyways, is this deck competitive? Yes. Is it fun? More or less. Is it interesting? Yes. Gosh, I almost have to give it an A+. I'm just going to, right there between an A and an A+. I'm right in the line just because there's a little bit too much anxiety to make it fun. It's not a bad deck, though. It's not like it's unfun. I'm not sure what that'd be. But yeah, just a little too much like pulling my hair out, okay? So, and if you like riding that aggro wave and you love IZZET, I think this is the deck for you. So if you so choose to play with this deck, I hope that you have as much fun as I did. That's all for now. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. From all of us here in the underground secret headquarters of Uncommonly Good MTG, have a great day. In the words of my people, be excellent to each other. And party on, dudes.